Here we go again. Almost didn't do it today. Well, that's not true. I would have done it later. Maybe. I don't know. There's one moment. There's not later. There's you're going to do something or you're not going to do it. You're going to do something or you're going to put it off. So, here we are again. We're making a video. I've been crushing today. Like, pretty consistently waking up early. I stayed up a little extra late last night. Put together some material for today, like prep the day before for today. And I was like, I'm gonna, get all my songs together, which is an impossible task, but there's one band that I could do that for. So I was like, okay, then we're gonna jam. I'm gonna put all the songs together. I had a little template making session last night. I know I say don't let your life be a template making session, but it's okay to make templates as long as you carry them out. So we're gonna do that today. Just consistently crushing. It's like you aren't consistent. Like the world isn't consistent. Like you're constantly being challenged by new things. And to remain consistent is to be adaptive in the face of chaos. You need to ride the space between gears. This whole idea of being in transition from one state of order to the next. And if you really think what is a state of order, you realize that it becomes extremely fractal as to what that means. We think of ourselves in many different aspects. We think of our career selves, we think of our romantic selves, we think about our familial selves, we think about ourselves in of themselves, we think about our acquaintanceships to other people. There are so many ways that we can think about ourselves. And so to think, okay, consistency is orderly. It's wrong, in my opinion. I think consistency is having a grip on chaos. And it's like that potential to be able to endure what happens, no matter what, that in of itself will give you some sort of order. It'd be pretty easy. Just catch yourself falling into a routine all the time, and you kind of have to shake it up a little bit every once in a while if the world doesn't shake it up for you. These days I find the world is shaking it up for people, and they're not ready whatsoever to handle what's about to be thrown at them. Maybe some people's bodies just aren't able to hold that amount of energy yet. Maybe they need to somehow exercise and improve their ability to retain energy. It becomes quite overwhelming, does it not? This is why we use depressants. This is why we use euphorics. I could call them stimulants. These motherfuckers with their goddamn leaf blowers. I swear to God, I fucking belong to another era. I could just do unspeakable things in my imagination to these people who have no respect for the peace and quiet of the goddamn forest. Jesus Christ. Sorry to just go off like that, but there's nothing I fucking hate more. The goddamn team of leaf blowers. I'll give these guys a fucking middle finger right now. Fucking assholes. I mean, it looks fun. If I were up there doing it with them, I'm sure it'd be a good time, but fuck's sake. Sorry about all the cursing. There's just nothing that drives me up the fucking wall like industrial mechanical noise. It's just so goddamn annoying. There's nothing like it in this world. And it's like, I'm 20, 30 fucking feet away. How long is it? Sorry, I'm not like, these thoughts aren't gonna get me to God, are they? No, I know. I know that they're not. Hello. No, I know, I just get pissed off sometimes. So I have to just fucking relax. When things like that happen, I don't know. I have to like become the witness. So there it is. There I am, ego, witnessing these leaf blowers. What does it matter to me? Yeah, what does it matter to me that they're trying to clean up some weird half park, half lawn? I don't know. Lawn's a weird thing. Like, I like laying in the grass, don't get me wrong, but what's the deal with lawn? Like, you can't eat that. I watched Popular Mechanics for Kids growing up, which I'm pretty sure was sponsored by the Canadian government, so I don't know how factual exactly it is, but they would say, like, grass, if you want to go eat grass, you need, I think it was 4 or 8 garbage bags full, like standard fucking garbage bags full of grass to meet the caloric equivalent of 1 squirrel. I was like, oh shit. That's a hefty difference. I don't think we can just digest all that by ourselves. I think we need like 4 stomachs, like a cow or something. It's pretty amazing that you could just like have a horse or something in the olden days and it just eats grass. Like, you just take it places and it just eats fucking plants and grass. And apparently you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. I hear that's because a horse won't drink bad water. A horse will always know if the water is, poisonous or not. Become the witness. I still hear these things, man. I'm so far away. This is like my one walk, Like, I'm probably fucking 500 meters away at this point. And it's not dying down. I'm trying to go behind this tree wall here and see if that makes any difference, but I got a witness. I definitely have to witness. Oh, fuck's sake. Noise pollution's gotta be just one of the worst. I used to live in this mountain town in the Rockies called Jasper in Alberta, Canada. And it's a dark sky reserve. That's to say there's no or very limited light pollution. The noise, there's not very much that you can do about cars. There's not very much that you can do about air conditioning. I tell you, you climb on these cliffs by Jasper, a couple kilometers outside of town. You can get there by foot. Climb these cliffs, they're pretty high. Take you a half hour to an hour, depending on your climbing skill, to get to the top. And then, you kind of wrap around and you're like, oh my God, just the dead silence, the absolute majesty of nature. There's the Athabasca River just pounding, just, and it's just taking you away. And when you finally get to the top of the mountain, you hear on the other side, the side from which you came before you twisted around, the noise of the city. And it's obviously the noise of the city. And what exactly is it that's making noise? Well, you may be able to hear individual cars even, but there is always something. Wherever there is civilization, there is the sound. D.A. Levy had a good technique for dealing with it. I think that was his name. Famous Cleveland poet. Often referenced by Sonic Youth. Apparently he was reported to have, when staying with friends' families, he would hum along with the air conditioning, with the radiator, you find the frequency. Maybe that would help. That's everything.